Guess what? We're unpacking all the intense conversation on the Club Shay Shay podcast. What shocking truths did Monique reveal, and did Tyler get exposed? Let's jump right in and uncover the truth behind this. It was Shannon Sharpe once again. Similar to when he famously hosted Cat Williams in January, the Football Hall of Famer and comedian Monique had a nearly 3-hour conversation on February 7th for their Club Shay Shay podcast. Before the episode even ended on YouTube, clips from the interview went viral. In fact, Monique makes frequent allusions to Williams' interview throughout, even joking that their shared need to tell the truth makes them non-biological fraternal twins. In keeping with that spirit, Monique uses this opportunity to discuss the many stories she's been involved in throughout her career. From Tyler Perry calling her difficult to work with after she declined to do outside of contracts required promotion for her Oscar-winning role in the film Precious, to the beginnings of her conflict with D.L. Hewley, and the time she sued Netflix for their unfair compensation prices. Of course, she has talked about a lot of this before, but not very often all at once and in such an honest way. In the podcast, Monique discusses other individuals such as Oprah Winfrey and Tiffany Haddish, who she feels have betrayed her throughout her career. According to Winfrey, the one who produced Precious was supportive of Monique's decision to neglect free press for the film in private, but declined to express her support in public. Lee Daniels came out and said, "I did offer Monique the butler, but as he said to me, he said, 'Mo, at the time I didn't have any power and I didn't have any money,'" said Monique. So when Oprah said she wanted it, who played the lead role in The Butler? Oprah Winfrey. According to Monique, a similar incident involved an unfinished Richard Pryor biopic. Even though Monique and Daniels had patched things up in 2022, she insisted on an apology from Winfrey in the podcast. She added that Winfrey and Perry ought to join her on the podcast to refute her assertions. "You've been unfair, you've been unjust, and you've watched the black woman be thrown under the bus and you said nothing," she said about Winfrey. "This woman has overstepped with me in so many ways. I'm not harmed directly. For our community, I'm hurt," she said to the podcast. Winfrey also went on to produce a talk show episode about Monique being molested by her brother, in which she conducted an unapproved interview with Monique's parents. She brings up Haddish's 2018 interview with GQ, in which the comedian made reference to Monique's business methods and expressed her gladness at not having a manager and spouse similar to her own. Monique tells Sharpe, "Tiffany, if you had a husband like mine, you may not have 2 DUIs, as she had initially believed. You might not be involved in what appears to be child grooming if you had a husband like mine." The Hollywood Reporter reported in 2023 that Monique was told by Winfrey that her brother, not her divorced parents, would be the show's star. Winfrey had also stopped answering Monique's calls after the interview. Before speaking with Winfrey, Monique's family also called former The View co-host Barbara Walters to appear on the talk show, but Walters turned them down. Monique made this revelation to the Club Shay Shay podcast. "Monique, I told your family I couldn't do that to you," she said. "I wouldn't treat you in that way. That award was won just by you. How come I would do that?" About Walters, who passed away in December 2022, Monique said. Monique continued by saying that if she had known her mother would be there, she would have cancelled the Oprah interview. "My mother's presence was never discussed," Monique remarked. "I had a private discussion about our mothers with Oprah. It's this that the public is unaware of. I shared with Oprah Winfrey what we were going through and how I felt," she said. "But you don't tell me you have my mother and father on your show and you think that's just okay?" After confronting Winfrey at a party, Monique claimed that Winfrey apologized and said that Monique's family had unexpectedly shown up that day. The filmmaker and Oscar-winning actress were allegedly at odds over Perry's slanderous remarks, which prevented her from landing high-profile Hollywood roles. The actress revealed that the comedian served as a go-between for her and Perry. The actress said that Perry had told a number of people in the film business that she was difficult to work with. It is said that Monique's refusal to take part in Precious's campaign trail led to the rift between her and Perry. Monique, who starred in the movie and won an Oscar in 2009 for Best Supporting Actress, had previously told T.S. Madison that while she was pleased with the movie's success, she didn't want to make Hollywood her priority. The former Queens of Comedy star wasn't required by contract to attend the film's press run, but Perry and Oprah repeatedly invited her to do so. She grew furious with the pair after they supposedly requested that she participate in a press tour for free. The actress claimed to have a tape of Perry apologizing for booing her out of Hollywood following their significant argument at the time. She consented to participate in promotional interviews and talk shows, but she declined to board a plane to go to France to watch the Cannes Film Festival. Monique expressed her displeasure with the producers in a statement to The Hollywood Reporter after declining to attend. "I'm doing a talk show. I'm doing a comedy tour," she stated. "My spouse and I are parents. I will make the most of this brief window of opportunity. I'm not required to go anywhere, so I'm not going anywhere. I fulfilled my share." The Parker's actress brought up the alleged recording once more in her open conversation with Sharp on Tuesday. "Since this is your voice on the audio, I will not permit you to minimize or devalue Tyler Perry. After you've admitted, what could I possibly owe you in terms of an apology?" The stand-up comedian claims that she lost out in a significant opportunity from Lee Daniels as a result of her negative remarks. Before Taraji P. Henson accepted the role, Monique told Sharp that Daniels had offered her the part of Cookie Lyon on the popular television series Empire. However, the actress lost the role as a result of her backstage smack talk. She said, "It was put out to me. After that, Felita gave me a call back and said, 'Baby girl, they said you're too hard to work with.' Can you see how that hurt my family and left no one to hold them accountable? Oh, it's the legendary Tyler Perry, that's why. No, you must take responsibility for that. Oprah Winfrey, you must take responsibility for the harm you caused my family." Monique says her career suffered and she was given the scarlet letter for being hard to work with after she irritated Tyler Perry and the other Precious producers. Monique claims that Precious director Lee Daniels has personally expressed regret for the way producers had treated her in years after the feud began. Oprah and Tyler Perry, though, have both declined to issue a formal apology. According to Monique, there is an audio recording of Tyler Perry from 2022 during which the creator of House of Pain promises to make amends and acknowledge his mistakes in public. However, Perry doesn't appear to have ever followed through on that promise. Monique revealed during her Club Shay Shay podcast that she sent the audio tape to divisive civil rights activist Al Sharpton, who consented to intervene and mediate a public conversation between them. Monique claims that she was kept off the radio by the Reverend for more than 6 months after speaking with Al Sharpton. The next time we saw Al Sharpton, he was on a podium talking about, "We don't need to fly commercial, because we can fly Tyler Perry's private jet." "Maybe that's why I'm not hearing back from him," she said in a Club Shay Shay appearance. To date, Tyler Perry has not publicly acknowledged the feud or accepted accountability for Monique's current professional situation. Monique is getting ready to take her complaints on the road with Cat Williams during her Dark Matter tour, indicating that she is obviously not ready to let go of the beef just yet. Do share your opinions in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more latest updates. Until next time, bye!